I'm just going to come right out and say it, and I think Scarlet and Violet is infinitely better than Sword and Shield era. Boom. That's the video. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin, but seriously, spicy take or not, I actually love Scarlet and Violet era, and you know me, I love everything, but as I've been thinking about it, and in my experiences on the live streams, and just like talking about Pokemon cards through 3 videos a week, and live streaming and interviewing people, and all this stuff over the last couple of years, I actually think Scarlet and Violet era is way better than Sword and Shield era, and I think it's going to age really, really well, whether you're a collector, whether you're an investor, whether you're a TCG player. I think it's meeting all the requirements to be a really, really great era of Pokemon cards. And so here's just a few reasons why I'm going to ramble about it. Last week on the live stream, I have some of those Costco heavy hitter boxes. I don't even know if they were in Costco in America, but they came to Costco Canada, and these are like kind of the second print of them, so there's no Evolving Skies, so they're not amazing, but they're pretty good. They got Silver Tempest, they got Lost Origin, they have a couple Brilliant Stars, they have an Astral Radiance and a Fusion Strike. Like a pretty nice pack lineup, but over the last however many months, like the live streams, I have a hard time selling Sword and Shield packs because people just tend to be really interested in Scarlet and Violet era, and I don't blame you. Biggest reason being the pull rates are just substantially better in Scarlet and Violet era, and to me, that makes it way more fun to open. I have so much fun opening Scarlet and Violet era, whether it be Scarlet and Violet base set, where there's not huge chase cards, and you're not chasing a huge valuable card, but there's still some really good illustration rares. There's still some good special illustration rares, the Miriam, the Gardevoir, it's a good set. And then we got into Paldea Evolved, which was a total banger off the start. And as people are realizing how good Scarlet and Violet is, I think this is what's actually happening. People were, we miss Sword and Shield so much. And to be fair, it ended off on a total banger with Crown Zenith. But we miss Sword and Shield so much. We don't really like Scarlet and Violet era. We don't really like the new silver borders. The pull rates are so easy. Why is it that no cards are going to hold their value? But as people start to transition and Sword and Shield gets further in the past and Scarlet Violet era gets more in the present, people are opening up these packs. People have the experiences of ripping the Magikarp open or getting the Charizard from Obsidian Flames, or then 151 brought this whole new wave of people in, and people realize, 151 is amazing. Maybe the other Scarlet and Violet sets are kind of fun too. And then they start opening Paldea Evolved, and they start opening Paradox Rift, which has so many great cards, even though the value isn't necessarily there right now. But those first 4 or 5 sets of Scarlet and Violet era, the pull rates were ridiculously good. You open a Paldea Evolved booster box, you're looking at almost a guaranteed special illustration rare, plus probably a hyper rare card in a box, which is crazy. You're getting some illustration rares, and the illustration rares are this whole new wave of Scarlet and Violet era Pokemon, where we kind of had it in the last little bit of Sword and Shield with the Trainer Gallery, and then Crown Zenith had the Galarian Gallery. But Scarlet and Violet, now every set comes with these beautifully illustrated illustration rares. This era is going to age so well. Tell me a bad set in Scarlet and Violet era. I dare you. And then if you had no knowledge of how much money these cards are worth, tell me a bad set in Scarlet and Violet era. Just from thinking about it right off the bat. Yeah, Obsidian Flames, I get it. The value is not there. But the illustration rares, you have the Gloom, you have the Ninetales, you have the Cleffa, you have the Scizor. There's some great cards in Obsidian Flames. Then I know the other one that people are going to say is Shrouded Fable. And I'm thinking to myself, you got the Houndoom. You got the Persian. Oh my goodness. It's so good. The Dusclops and the Dusknoir. There's so many good cards in these sets, ladies and gentlemen. And those are the weak ones. I'm telling you, Scarlet and Violet base set, you got the Ralts Curlia Gardevoir line, absolutely spectacular. Paldea Evolved, you got the starters all of their evolution lines. Spectacular. Obsidian Flames, you got those ones I mentioned. 151, you have the Kanto starters evolution lines. Spectacular. Then you have Paradox Rift. Man, it's just so good. It's like a love story that I've been recording videos about Scarlet and Violet era because I just can't get over how good it is. And here's the thing. We're halfway through, maybe a little more than halfway through Scarlet and Violet era, and the best is yet to come. I just know that. I feel it deep within. Well, we also know that Surging Sparks is about to release in like less than a month now. It's coming quick. And let's actually take a look here. If you haven't seen these cards yet, I mean, spoiler alert, but they've been out for a while. Check this out. Like, these special illustration rares are just ridiculous. Milotic looks absolutely epic. Pikachu, I don't know how convinced I am about this one. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope that they rectify the issue with this rainbow border, because if you see the rainbow borders in a Japanese card, they look really good. If you see it on the English card, like the Terapagos or the Galvantula from Stellar Crown, it's got some work to do. But I love the idea. Is this going to be the chase card of Stellar Crown? I don't know. Like, it might be just because it's Pikachu. Or Latias. Maybe just because it's Latias, it might be the chase card. But then we have the Hydreigon. Oh my goodness. This could be my favorite card of the entire era. That's how much I like it. And spicy take number 2 of the video. Is it a spicy take? I'm starting to kind of like the crowns. I don't know. I don't mind it. Even on the Pikachu, I don't mind it at all. Some Pokemon look better than others with it. I know some of them look a little funny, but this card, I'm in. Archaludon, don't really care about. But then the Alolan Executor, yeah, I like it. Then we have a couple trainer cards. The Drayton, the Lycia's Appeal. This is going to be a big card as well, I think. And then Jasmine's Gaze. Just leaked not too long ago. Looks absolutely ridiculous. And Super Electric Breaker is out now within the week. I think it's on Friday, actually. It's coming out right quick. Look at these illustration rares. This is what sets Scarlet and Violet era apart. Every set having an illustration rare category is just ridiculously good. Look at some of these cards. Like the Sfeel is awesome. The Bruxish is awesome. Bruxish. It's such a hard one to say. Latios, pretty cool. Mesprit, pretty cool. Phanpy, I really like that one. Really like it. Appleton, Flapple, the Skarmory. I don't even like Skarmory as a Pokemon, and that card looks so good. The Braviary looks awesome. The Kecleon, the closer you look, the more Kecleons you see in it. I'm telling you, and this is just one set. The best is yet to come. Surging Spark's going to be the start of it. Then the Prismatic Evolution with Eevees and wearing the crowns. Like, it's just ridiculous how crazy Pokemon is going to become in 2025. A new wave is coming. I've been saying it on like every video because I can't stop talking about it because I'm so excited about it. But seriously, I think back, and lately, every time I've opened Sword and Shield era, and it's like, why am I opening this now? It's not worth it. The pull rates just seem so tough. So tough. Opened up a little bit of Lost Origin, got one gold card, and it's like, I still want to pull that Giratina. Like, it's one of my favorite cards that Pokemon's ever printed. Don't get me wrong. There's some amazing cards in Sword and Shield era. And for the other things I will say good about Sword and Shield, like the chase is totally real in Sword and Shield, where, hey, I want to open up Chilling Reign still because I've never pulled the Blaziken VMAX. Evolving Skies, I've actually pulled most of the big cards, including the Moonbryon and the Rayquaza VMAX a couple times. So I don't need to open Evolving Skies too much more for like that internal hunger, desire to pull the big card. Fusion Strike, I've opened the Espeon and the Gengar, so that's pretty cool. But never got the Charizard out of Brilliant Stars. Never got the Machamp out of Astral Radiance. So there's the chase of Sword and Shield that is second to none. But there's also beginning to be a chase with the new pull rates, like Temporal Forces, Twilight Masquerade. There's a chase for that Greninja right now. There is. There's a chase a little bit, not as much as the Greninja, but for the Raging Bolt out of Temporal Forces. Is there going to be a chase for one of these cards out of Surging Spark? I think that's maybe the only thing Scarlet and Violet is missing as of right now. And it's coming. It's already here, actually, because the Greninja just actually is a big chase. So, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the round. Let me know what you think. I think Pokemon, I think they're crushing it. I've said it right from the start of Scarlet and Violet era. I really love Scarlet and Violet era. I really do. I hope you do too, because opening Pokemon cards, talking about Pokemon cards, hearing your guys' opinions, and hopefully you find hearing my opinions fun. But I just love it. I seriously love Pokemon. I love this hobby. I love making videos. I love ripping into packs. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm awestruck at how awesome Pokemon is sometimes. So let's rip into some packs. Come on, baby. So as I was trying to decide which packs we're going to open today, I was talking in the video about Scarlet and Violet base set and how actually it's a pretty fun set. So, it's been a minute. I haven't opened it in a while. And I do remember, when this came out, I was like, I don't know about these silver borders. And the more I see them now, the more I actually like them quite a bit. I enjoy them better than the yellow borders. The yellow borders feel nostalgic still, especially because, the actual vintage stuff. But this new stuff, I really like the silver borders. I don't mind it one bit. And Scarlet and Violet base set is a good base set. It's got some great cards. And still some illustration rares that I've never pulled. I don't think I've ever pulled the Slowpoke, which is one of my favorites out of the set. And, I would never complain about pulling the Gardevoir again, because that would be pretty fun. Come on. Let's get something. Actually, I can't remember who it was for, but on the live stream, I ended up pulling a Miriam out of Scarlet and Violet base set. That was probably 2 weeks ago at the recording of this video. But it's a good set. I can't stop saying it. Scarlet and Violet has not missed yet. And I shouldn't say it like that, because I'm with you. Scarlet and Violet has missed a little bit. There's sets that have underperformed. There's no question about it. Obsidian Flames and Shrouded Fable. And Stellar Crown, I don't think it underperformed, but it could have been better. That's the thing. But for the most part, just ridiculously fun. And I didn't even mention the Pokemon investing aspect of Scarlet and Violet. Lechonk. But there's been some serious gains in Scarlet and Violet so far. Paldea Evolved, you could have made 40% in a year. Twilight Masquerade, you could have made 40% in less than a year. 151 is absolutely booming right now. I should have made another video on that because, it's the hot topic in Pokemon these days. But Bombardier. Okay, there's an illustration rare. We'll take it. I like it. And we got 3 packs left. 3 packs left. Come on, one more illustration rare or special illustration rare would really, really make my day. Gardevoir. Okay. Well, if we do get that, hit, well, that's actually 4 hits already. It's hard to complain about. Ooh, and we got 2 packs left. Okay. Easy game, Colin. Don't get ahead of yourself. Too good. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you love Scarlet and Violet era as much as I do? I hope you do. Loving things makes there be so much more joy in the Pokemon space. I don't need to be a critic. You don't need to be a critic. You can. There's always negative comments on my videos too, but what's the point? I just like to have a good time. And opening Pokemon cards is always a good time for me. Come on. Nothing on the last pack. We did get 4 hits. Nothing too fancy, but we'll take it. And that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate all your support. Hit the like button for me if you did enjoy it. And if you just want to support me a little bit, do it now. And hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you. Peace.